Hello everyone. We're going to demonstrate the process of analytical network process, which is a generalized form of analytical hierarchy process in the software named Superdecisions. So now we're making clusters, and our objective is to select a candidate who is the best among all the other candidates by on the basis of some criteria. So as we are making different clusters, the first cluster, which is the blue one, is named the goal, and now we are going to make a node in that cluster. That node will be named as best candidate. So here we go. Now it's time for the next cluster, which will have the criteria in it. So we name the cluster as criteria. We're using different colors here for the distinguishness. Now we're going to place the nodes inside it. The nodes are the original criterion for the selection, like academics, then the CAT percentile, we'll enter some other criteria too. Now we're entering the criteria of group discussion, then personal interview. The last one will be WorkX. Here you can see all the nodes which are described as the tabs here, like academics, CAT percentile, group discussion, personal interview, and WorkX. So this goes the second cluster, which is named as criteria. Now we are moving on to the third cluster, which is named as alternatives, in which we are going to place the candidates. So it will have a different color. So here we are gonna working with only two candidates for the ease of understanding the problem. Here goes candidate 1 and candidate 2. Now we are gonna link all the clusters. As we know, in the AHP it is a top-down structure, but in the ANP the structure becomes a network where we can link the nodes differently, and here I am linking the best candidate node with all the criterias, and this linking will be only in one way, because the criterias do not affect the node the best candidate directly. We approach the goal through the criteria, not the other way. Now again on linking. Now we are linking the criteria towards the alternatives. We are right clicking on the candidate tabs to select them. Now all the criteria are linked with the alternatives, but it's only one way. we know the alternatives can also have their impacts on the criteria as well. So here's candidate 1 having his or her impacts on the criteria. As you can see, the selected criterion have come red. Now it's time for candidate 2. You can see the arrow has become both ways here, as it can be considered as a feedback network. Now we are going for the pairwise comparisons. It is the matrix. As we can see in the theoretical approach, we can use the importance of all the criterion based on this matrix, as how much CAT percentile is important with respect to academics and vice versa. But there are different ways to input data right here. So as we can see, the candidates, how much they are important in case of with respect to different criteria, which alternative is more important than the other in case of group discussion, as we can see here. Here comes the questionnaire format. In this format, we have to give a rating in which we can understand and in which we can input data to collect the data and information that which alternative is more important than the other in case of candidates and in case of individual weightages. As we can see, the CAT percentile is somewhat more giving impact in case of candidate 1 than the academics. That's why we have chosen number 4 on the edge of CAT percentile, and the same way goes around here. The academics and personal interview are gone equally good for the candidate 1, and that is why we have selected 1 here, and the numbers just indicate respectively. Here we are just filling the numbers and showing that how much impact candidate 1 has on each of the criteria available with respect to another. These are all the possible combinations. After all these are done, we are switching to candidate 2, and we are repeating the same process here in case of candidate 2, that how much impact candidate 2 has on each of these criteria with respect to one another. Now we are comparing candidate 1 with candidate 2 in case of academics to see who is better. So we'll give it to candidate 1, and in the same process the next criteria come one after another, just like personal interview, group discussions and WorkX. And this is the comparison for the best candidate, which is the goal for us, that how much importance do we give to the criteria, which one has the more weightage than the other, which one is more important than the other. This is the final selection set, the final question is set, as we can see. We are giving CAT percentile always a greater preference over the other criteria. Now we are done with all the importance and the input data is given. We can see it on the matrix that the data has automatically been put, that which criteria is more important than the other. We can see here in the comparison matrix. In case of candidates, it has only one cell because there are two candidates and we are comparing the two candidates in case of only one criteria. And we can see the weightages in the right side, the blue bar, that which one having more weightage than the others. So now we are closing the comparisons tab. Now we are getting into the computations. Here comes the unweighted supermatrix, as it has the values of the candidates and the criteria as well, the alternative and the criteria on the column vector as well it is. And in the goal, we are reaching to get the best candidate between these two candidates. Now we are going to open the weighted supermatrix, which is the normalized form of the unweighted matrix, in which we can add all the column vectors and each column vector will result in 1. So here we can see the weighted supermatrix as it is. Now it's our time to open the limit matrix, which will end up in the result. We get the limit matrix by multiplying the weighted supermatrix multiple times until it gets to a null matrix where all the nodes are 0, and just the matrix which we get before getting the null matrix is the limit matrix, where we can get the scores of the candidates. As we can see here, the candidate 2 is the best. He has scored more than candidate 1. And if we synthesize it, we can see the ideal, normal and raw data as well. The raw data is the data which is mentioned in the matrix, and according to all those data, we can see candidate 2 is the best among the two candidates. That's how ANP works. Thanks for watching.